Alright guys, welcome back to another video. I got a couple parts I'm gonna install on Dinoco. He's just been sitting there chilling, waiting for his moment. But anyways, as you guys saw, we already did the 480 swap. Still kinda not done. Right now I'm gonna install my cow tracks. So I got a whole kit from Got Torque differentials. I think they're somewhere located in Texas. I forgot where. But it's a big shaft C-clip eliminator. There's not that little gap there anymore for the C-clip to go there. So these actually go bolted down, which is a lot better. And then these are actually 33 spines, which is a lot beefier. I'll compare them once I take the stock ones out. Got some 373 gears. I got a spool that comes with it. So it's gonna be full solid posse the whole time. Alright guys, I got the wheels off and the drums off. I brake cleaned it a little bit, but I ran out, so I'm gonna have to go get some more at the shop. Drive Shaft Pro drive shaft from California. Shout out to them. They were really cool. Shipped it ASAP. Got here with like in a few days, so same with the other side. And then I got the fluid draining on the rear end right now. So here are the axles. You can see kind of down here they're the same, but down here the stock ones go down and this ones don't, as you can see. Easy peasy. So the instructions say I'm gonna have to cut right along this line. So there's two lips, you can see there's that lip. So don't cut here, but cut here. So I'm gonna run a cutting wheel around that and then take that off. First I'm gonna stuff a few racks in there and then a piece of cardboard, push it in. That way I don't get any debris in there, because you want to keep it clean. But this has to go. So I won't have that seal no more and that bearing no more. Well, the bearing's on the axle now. It's not by itself. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that to both sides, and then after that clean it up, smooth it out with the sandpaper and stuff like that. Now I just gotta smooth it out flat, and then with the flat file, and then smooth out the edge. That way it doesn't cut the O-ring that goes around here. Alright, so I'm finishing up right here on the middle. I'm about to tighten up the pinion nut on the yoke, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put that spool on. But I'm gonna go ahead and do this first. This is the aluminum bracket that's gonna bolt up to the axle now. That little O-ring is gonna sit right here. And on the instructions they said they recommend putting RTV here, just, you know, for extra protection in case this doesn't seal it properly. Alright guys, so I'm gonna set you guys there. That way you guys can kind of see how this C-clip eliminator goes. Using this bracket and this little shim. Feed it in, grab another one. Make sure your little shim's on, it's on straight. Just like that. Run it down with the impact. Nothing tight. Just run it down evenly. Then fly. you go. Now, just make sure it's not hitting, which is not. It's a little close, but that's pretty good right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and torque it down 55 foot-pounds. 54.4. 54.0. Well, I don't know if I will call that good. 55.6, a little over. No big deal. 5.6. A little hair over, but it's all good. Alright, so sliding the axle in, as you can tell. No C-clip, notch, little thing. So this is kind of weird or awkward or hard or whatever you want to call it, because you kind of want to lift it up to make it go inside of the housing. So it's a little hard. There you go. So you guys can see the little bracket with the axle, and then it's got the bolt on the spacer. Just go ahead and put the bolt in. There you go. Turn it down by hand. You want to time them evenly, so you'll time by hand, go around, and then torque them down to 25 foot-pounds. .1. Alright, so that's it. I'm gonna go ahead and put the drums back, put gear oil. That's all I got to do, and put the wheels on, put it on the floor, and test drive it. Let's fire this puppy up. I guarantee you this battery is gonna be dead, even though it's a couple months old. I don't turn it on often, and it's a advanced auto parts battery, so it's definitely dead. Alright guys, so took it for a little drive, stopped right here to check over everything, make sure it's not leaking the rear end or stuff like that. It does have a exhaust leak on the header. I plan on replacing them either way because it's got paper gaskets right now, and I'm gonna put metal gaskets on. Other than that, it drives pretty good. No rear end noise or nothing like that. So that's gonna be it for this video. I do got one last thing I want to get done before I take it back to get dyno tuned. It's got a exhaust leak on the header. I got some metal gaskets that I'm gonna put in, but that means, you know, taking the whole turbo system off and all that stuff. So what I want to do while I'm doing that is kind of clean stuff up. Kind of don't like the way, you know, I got this just laying there and stuff like that. I'm missing the nut. The nut fell like inside behind the intake and stuff like that. So I'll probably go ahead and take the intake off, which I don't need to, but you know, take it off, just clean stuff up pretty much. And then I want to change the spark plugs, which will be easier wet the headers off. I'll probably make a video of that, so stay tuned for that. But that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next video.